Good morning, my crafty friends. This is Lori Girl on the Ridge. It is very early Thursday morning. We just had a nice little rainstorm. Now the birds are singing and my plants are happy. So what I wanted to show you today is a lot of times I'm on the go. But I always have a bag ready for me to make stuff. So this is what I made in the last couple days, and we'll go over some stuff. I guess I need that feeling of accomplishment when I can't really sit down and craft. Now these are little books that I have a bag to go at all times, and it's got this paper in it, maybe the newest kit I printed out or something that I wanted to work with. So this is just ripped paper, Hannaford bag. And I just sit, like if I'm in a doctor's office, if I'm ball game, whatever. There's something I can always do. That's a packet. And then I'll, just paper clip it and then finish it at a later date. This will sew together. And it's just, this... I'm not going to try to guess the paper. Darn it. Oh, this is Dreams, etc. I know that. That's one of her old kits. And just kind of make a little pockets. And just, this would be a little, I don't know, a little list book or something. And I'll do the cover. So, we can do them. I did just ripped paper. There's music paper. It's a great way to get rid of scraps. And if you just want to rip the paper and do the books, I mean, these been sitting in my little to-go bag for quite a while. And I just got to do them the other day. And then, again, these are pretty much... Or I'll just stick things that I might want in there. So, I got that going. Then I did, some more envelopes. Where I couldn't really glue. Did I glue? Not like the sides. And then I just cut some ephemera out. And this is, how I wanted these to go. So these are, ready to go. So I'll put them up there. And then I did a couple journals. Well, actually 3. And these I just took the papers, again, just to kind of get them ready. They're not in the order I want. Some of this is shabbydabbydoodah. And just ledger paper. And just, again, ready to go. Or I can grab this if I have more time. And maybe put pockets in it or something. And the same thing with this one. I did make some pockets out of I lined it with a little ledger paper. And there's pockets in here. Not that I'd want them back to back, but there's not a whole lot of paper in here. So. But that's another way, just grab a bunch of paper. If you can't craft, just grab a bunch of, 8x11 paper or whatever. And just, fold them and separate them. And then when you're ready, you can just grab the book. And then... This one, I got the furthest on, was like a little traveler's notebook. And we just got, just some paper, nothing fancy yet. Let's mix this paper up a little. So... But I just feel accomplished, I guess. Because sometimes all I want to do is craft, and I have to, be an adult and do something else. But what we're going to work on today is I made these, and this is nothing new, but they were pretty cool. Just the trifolds with a packet. But I just took 2 pieces of paper and I was just having fun. And this one, this one's a little stiff. And And these are perfect for the books. The books. And I didn't even decorate these yet. These are just ready to go. And all we did is I took a piece of ledger paper. Doesn't matter the size. There's no size on these. And I just kind of folded them how I wanted. You know, I want this to be, I mean, these can't be any simpler. And then we're going to take a pretty piece of paper. Let's see, what do I have? What do I have? I kind of take 2 pieces of paper that kind of go together. Let's do a yellow one. And I honestly do not know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to try to guess. If anybody recognizes this paper, you can put it in the comment. So what I like to do is find a piece that I like I would like my flap to have. There's a little not straight. Yeah, do that. And I'm just going to do, this is just quicker. It dries quicker. It gets a little more bumpier, but that's all right. And then I'm going to kind of wrap this around the back. Just not to waste the paper. Actually, I lied. I'm going to use this glue. A little more give. And then we could trim it. Oh, this paper. So that would already be my fold like that and fold that. And if you wanted it different, you wouldn't fold all that in the back like some of the other ones I separated. But that's what's nice about the collage paper. It's all going to be a little different. And then we're just going to cut this bottom part. I think we're finally going to get out of the 90s the next couple days. And then, because this is so pretty, I think I'm gonna, do I have a bigger scissors? Yes. I'm gonna try to make, put this here because it's really pretty. Let's just do it a little thinner. Boy, I wish I owned a paper cutter. Oh, I do, like 3 of them. I don't know what it is. I just use my scissors. Last night we had to, after I get out of work at 5, so 5:30 I had to be at the Historical Society, and we had to paint old buildings for our float from the 70s or 80s. And I just like, it was so relaxing. There's probably 7 of us. We're sitting on the back porch of the Historical Society facing, downtown, and we're all just sitting there. Because the guy actually, he traced everything out on plywood, so, windows and buildings, and he wrote in it, black, tan, white. So it's like a big adult paint by number. I think we sat there for 2 hours. It was hot, but it was just so peaceful and very relaxing. Especially when you don't have to worry too much about the details. Because he was taking care of that. Is this upside down? Yep. Let's glue it upside down. So we're just gonna... And these are fun to make. You can put pockets in them. You could put... and we'll finish this one. I think we can handle that. But these are definitely easy to do, even if you just fold them and cover them on a trip. Something to do in the car. When me and my husband would go on a trip, I'd always bring stuff to do. I brought a tray and a bag and cut my paper. So that's kind of pretty. And then I think for inside, I don't think I want to do this. I think I want to get another corresponding paper. Something yellow maybe. Or, let's see. Does that have the blues in it? Oh, it does. That's kind of pretty. So yeah, I think we're just going to put this down here. It's really pretty. Alright, so I'm just going to start by... I'm just going to put a little glue here on the fold here. Let's see, let's make it sure it's the right way. And really get it down first. It tends to buckle, not buckle, just kind of, and I didn't even get that straight. Okay, there, now I can glue the rest. Scrape it down. So I got that and that. And this, I got my little board taped down. And we'll just cut this off. And we'll cut around here. Sometimes these even make nice little covers for a little journal, actually. You can put a little paper in there. And let's cut it this way. So we're semi-even, which I'm not really worried about. Okay. So there is, you see it that we did that like in less than 5 minutes. So we'll have that. And we'll do a little. So, what we'll do on the inside, we can do, like here, we can do, let's do a little, let's cut this out like this. Oh, these are still upside down. And we'll just use this as a pocket. And we'll just cut, let's see, fold it in the middle. Let's see, that ain't gonna work. There. Just kind of so it's in the middle. That'll work. And I'm going to do a little. I just finally shut my air conditioning off. I'm just tired of the sound. And hopefully it'll get a little cooler. Or we can just use the fan. I haven't even been cooking. Just winging it. Or having cereal. I have a lot of cereal. So I have a pocket there. And let's do a little lace trim on here. Yeah, we'll do this with the glue gun. So I'll do it this way. And then we'll just put this on the journals. That's enough. Yeah, it's pretty. Kind of dainty. And then I do want like another piece of maybe ephemera. I do like that look. And just kind of. No, we're just gonna put this over because I want more. Oops. Just a little uneven. that straight? See, now this is, normally this doesn't bother me, but that is not straight. Okay, then we're going to do probably, what do we got up here? So these are big ones. I think, see, that's a pocket. Maybe we'll just do a belly band with just two. So I got a year on this. No. We'll just do a belly band. Some ledger paper. Because we have to, we gotta use our stuff up. But then we can do them. I'm gonna do the rose. I really do like these yellow roses. And then we can probably, yeah, that'd be pretty. Put that in down, but with, let's see. Let's put a little dimension. We can do a little cheesecloth. Thinking. See, I don't know what I'm doing here, so I can't do a lot of talking. So we're going to do this. Sometimes the glue gun is just too bumpy, especially I think with the fan going, it dries too quick. My coffee. And these, oh my God, there's such a variety of you can do with these. Well, this should get you started. If you're going on a vacation and you just want to bring a couple things. You don't have to bring the embellishments or anything. You can do that later. And we're just going to ink it up. Yeah, we're going to kind of go off to one side. I'm going to use this glue. It's pretty. Then, ooh, I know what I'll do. Do a little inking on this side. This is just vintage, or what? Vintage photo? Yep. And we will. Turn this over and trim it out. See, that's why I don't spend time on too much on measuring and stuff. There's always a quick way to and it's less aggravating to me. So then I'm going to take this pretty alpaca fiber. I'm going to double that because it's so thin. I'm going to be so sad when it's gone. I'm sure you can find something else comparable to it. But it's just so pretty. There, that's so pretty. There. Okay. So you have that to that. Then, so you got a belly band and a pocket. Let's work on the front. And let me just take this, close that. So I think I'm going to do is, I don't know if I can fussy cut them out or not. No, let's just make a little, let's just make a little, there we go, that'll go. So we can put a pretty tag in there. Yeah, and you're not really affecting anything else. But I will take the same little pretty ribbon. Hurry up. I'm just gonna trim it so it's not covering up my yellow rose. Okay, and then I can make a pretty tag. Of course, let's see, is this the same? This must be all one set. And so it must be, here I go again. It looks like Shabby-dabbydoodah style. And I'm on her design team, so I do think I printed that out. So this would make a really pretty tag. Yeah. Very pretty. And then I just fold it over. And there, that's pretty. And then I definitely would do actually, you should bake this. You do bake it. This is pretty much my whole process, girls and crafters. I try to do at least one thing a day, even if I don't finish it all. I feel accomplished. I just love crafting so much. And this gives is a little flimsy. I'll just cut it a tad shorter. Do you notice how I'm picking up my scraps a little more? They're trying to make it in the garbage. And we will put a little knot in there, and we might as well continue on with the fiber. And actually, I might have to poke this in there. Ooh, maybe not. Come on, there we go. Put that through there. And of course, whoops, how did that happen? Oh, there it is. Put a little, and I think I would put one of my I'll get one of my wax seal cabochons if it's not too heavy. Sometimes they're kind of heavy, but we'll get some bling to put on. Ooh, bling. Speaking of, we can put that in there. Put that in there like that. And don't worry, I never even throw these little things out. And I can do these little pearls because this is very I don't know if I ever gonna get out of the blingy mode. And I think we're just gonna go down this one side. There. Very pretty. And then you can make tags from the inside. I don't like how that bows do. Okay, like that. Since this was kind of attached to it, let's just do a little smushy thing. Replenish my buttons or not. Do I like better? No, this is kind of like... Okay. So that's the front. And then you can load it up. Even if we wanted to do... Well, okay, this ain't gonna stay there. So we might have to... Well, what'd you put it in the book? Alright, so what I would do with this, since I just have a little piece, I would fold it. Fold it. Like that. Cut it that. Fold it up. Then unfold it. I'm just going to make a little bag. And then cut that off. So that folds up like that. And let me just do, let's see, I'll just do the inside. There, so you got a little bag. And we'll just glue it. Make sure it's even. And just kind of. I got this. This is a piece of wallpaper from the dollar store that I glued onto my yellow. Oops. My yellow placemat. There. And then we'll just stick it in here so it all goes there. Or we can even stick it in there if you wanted to make it look, you know. I'll make sure everything goes together. This can even be a little clutch. It's just cute. Let's see, does it fit in here? You just have to watch out as far as making things for the side that it's gonna, yep, fit over there. It should fit here, yep. And it's just this part, I guess you can just do like, yeah, I guess I would do maybe pad of paper type thing. Like a really skinny list. Maybe we'll just rip it. Rip it. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. And then you might have to get a clip. Maybe I'd use a bull clip because it is not folding very well. Don't want to lie to you. So we either have to get a set it under a heavy book, or just get a bowl clip or something like that. And you can get, oh, you know what? We'll take this flower, and this is from yesterday, and we'll ink it. And so, and we'll just put it on the bottom for just a little weight. There. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, so that is the tripod we made. Nope, this way. You can I guess you could put a hole in here. Let's try it. Let's just put a hole in here. It should really be like a grommet type thing. Oh, do I have any white up here? Oh no. I got pink. Oh, I got a piece of white. White seam binding. Let's see if I can get it through here. I could always go back and put a grommet in it if I needed to, so it doesn't rip. Let's see. No, that wasn't the smart thing to do. Go this way. Oh, I went right through my paper. Oh, I have to put another flower there. And this is why I don't sew on video, because it's not pretty. As far as sewing a signature on here. Come on. I see you. Alright, give this one more, a couple more seconds. Come on. So anyway, tonight the botch starts. All my whole family will be down at the courts. There we go. Oof. We're gonna have to do something with that paper anyway. So yeah, and then we can just wrap it around like this. There we go. Wow. Let's make this the same length. And then that's a pretty addition. Yep. And there we go. Woo-wee. So that is the project of today. So if you, like I said, just very simple. You can, any kind of paper you can use. But just be careful with the gluing, because see, I didn't let that set long enough or spread it out. And it just kind of bunched up. So, I don't know. I might just make tags out of this one, because that'll drive me nuts. So, I don't think the other ones did that. Well, let me see now. No. Not as bad. But they get a little bunchy. Alrighty, guys. That is it. So I will... You guys have a beautiful day, and we'll see you soon.